Companies that win in an economic downturn see the threats and downside potential, but focus instead on strategic opportunities. Rather than simply surviving a downturn, they seek to climb the pyramid of ambition and win market share.
Some parts of your business might be fighting to survive, while others are in a position to attack. And these attackers will then be able to help the other parts of the business to survive by generating cash. So understanding this for each part of your business is crucial, not only to survival, but also for positioning for the upswing.
Winning companies leverage their capabilities, reinforce core strengths, look for weaknesses in their competitors, and seek opportunities to make inroads.
The most important thing for executives today to understand is that recessions come and recessions go. The trick is to be prepared to win as we come out of the recession. And it is to be prepared with the assets, to be prepared with the capabilities, and to be prepared with the financial wherewithal so that you can take share rapidly from a weakened competitor set as we come out of the recession. Being ready, being focused, being structured, and being prepared to win will be the key differences between the winners and the losers.
Here are 5 ways to capitalize on the global downturn. Think counter-cyclically. The usual reaction in a downturn is to tighten payment terms. Instead, consider giving more profitable customers more lenient payment terms. Make terms stricter for less attractive accounts. The net impact on income will be neutral or even positive. Also, increase marketing or innovation investments.
Taking money out of your innovation budget, your portfolio, in most cases, is close to suicidal. You're often better served by increasing rather than cutting back. It's really what's going to provide the opportunity to come out of the recession faster, stronger, and more competitively advantaged. So I tell companies that that would be the last place, typically, that I would cut.
You want to keep that R&D, keep the technical function going, so when the market's opportunity emerges, you're ready to respond. A kind of, a rather dramatic pathology of this sort is General Motors' efforts in electric car. General Motors pushed, perhaps prematurely, to market, but in response to that, completely ended that effort. And now, in their current distressed situation, scrambling to resurrect that R&D, that technical capabilities that had been present in the firm.
Raid your competitors' customers and talent. While others cut back on customer service costs, increase your investments.
It's critical that you understand where the profitable targets are, which customers are your best customers, which customers are where you make your money, and make sure that you invest heavily behind those customers so you retain them. You might also be focusing on your competitors' best customers.
A downturn can create opportunities to try out aggressive maneuvers, like attacking the profit stronghold of your competitors.
A large, diversified industrial company that we'll call Wolf, that was very strong across all of the sectors that it played in, had a competitor who was more narrowly focused that we'll call Sheep. During a downturn, Sheep ran into some financial difficulty, not because it wasn't a terrific company, but because it was so focused on this particular sector. Wolf had some very strong innovation capabilities and decided that now was the time to pounce. And so they developed a product line that went after the 20 highest selling products or SKUs in Sheep's portfolio. Fast forward, what happened? Sheep eventually had to put itself up for sale. They were able to find a buyer. The company was Wolf.
And keep an eye out for talented people who've been let go by competitors. Another key strategy is to alter your business model in strategic, game-changing ways. And the perfect time to create a new business model is during a financial downturn, when it's harder for competitors to see.
A great example is what Apple did in the 2000-2001 time frame. It was not only iPod, but it was the iTunes. It was the the software, which was easy to use. It was the very large music catalog that they brought. And then finally, Apple had a consistent pricing model. And so when you put that all together, Apple changed the business from I'm selling a piece of hardware, an MP3 player, to a fundamentally different proposition, which is I'm enabling you as a consumer to easily and smoothly, seamlessly download and play back the music that you want to hear. And that's a very different business and business model than I'm making a piece of hardware and selling it. And so the first mover advantage by changing your business model can be greatly enhanced because it just takes that much longer for your competitors to see what's going on and be able to react to it.
Strategy is most interesting at points of transition. So this is a credible opportunity for firms who can think clearly about strategic opportunities to really establish themselves. Strategy in markets of calm can make incremental differences. Strategy in transition periods such as this can really reset positions for firms for many years, perhaps even a decade or so.
Finally, the downturn is also a great time to go bargain hunting.
And we found that the value of deals is actually 15% higher in a downturn than in other times. So the downturn not only opens up opportunities to find assets cheaply, it also allows you to integrate them in a way that they fit into your current company.
Companies that invest in the downtimes can avoid overpaying. Other bargains can be found on intellectual property. Many traditional sources of funding for small companies have dried up. If you have cash, you can often acquire IP at fire sale prices. Each of these strategies requires an ability to see beyond the immediate crisis. Winning companies look at a downturn as a chance to recreate their industry on their own terms.